Went grocery shopping recently. Josh, what do you think of an experience like that? Do you like grocery shopping? Is that fun for you?
I do.
This dude assaulted me with a bottle of milk. How dare he?
Funny the second time, too. Thank you, sir. You got more?
Actually, this time I don't, but I just want to remind everyone, Voldemort was living on the back of Professor Quirrell's head when Professor Quirrell told Harry if Snape hadn't been muttering his silly counter curse, which means V-Dog would have known Snizape was a Snizitchin defector that day at the end of the Sorcerer's Stone. Apparently, I wrote that as a very important note for people to realize.
Why?
Because Voldemort was living on the back of Quirrell's head when Quirrell basically said Snape was counter-cursing against me. And then all of a sudden, 4 movies later, Voldemort's like, I had no idea Snape was a defector.
Yeah, because he was all wrapped up. He couldn't see.
Yeah.
He literally said, turn me around. He told Quirrell to turn around so he could talk to Harry. He was there the whole time having a conversation.
That's not how it is in the books.
How it was in the movie, though.
I don't follow your question.
I follow Sodi's logic.
Hang on, let me ask Georgie one single question.
I would like Doc to explain
At
this.
what point does Voldemort figure out Snape is no longer loyal to him?
Never.
Because I think it's book 1.
Never.
No, it's not.
Never.
He's on the back of Professor Quirrell's head when Professor Quirrell admits that he would have killed Harry during the Quidditch match if it hadn't been for Snape and his meddling counter curse.
Okay.
Voldemort's sitting on the back of Quirrell's head as Quirrell's saying Snape's trying to stop what me and Voldemort are trying to do.
I don't think
argument,
Quirrell didn't know at the time. Quirrell was sitting behind Snape.
Well, no, here's the argument for that.
Quirrell said to Harry, it would have worked if it hadn't been for Snape and his meddling counter curse.
But here's the thing to that. You want to know how Snape easily talks his way out of that? I didn't know the Dark Lord was back.
Yeah, it wasn't known.
Because I don't think he
Explain
did
that
know.
to me.
Snape, nobody knew the Dark Lord was back.
Dark Lord back or not, Harry Potter's got to die. If you're part of the frickin' touch my wrist and make the snake,
Yeah,
you hate Potter, right? You're anti-Potter.
High-level spy.
Yeah.
So are you going to mutter a counter curse that looks like it might kill him mid-Quidditch match where everyone gets to see him slaughtered? Doubtful. Good sir.
What do you mean? He was trying.
He was trying to save Harry. Snape was.
Oh, well, yeah.
And Quirrell knew it and told Harry, I would have killed you if it hadn't been for Snape.
So he found
and
out
while
after.
he's saying that, in the Sorcerer's Stone movie,
I see what you're saying.
Voldemort's sitting back and going, let me speak to him. And he just forgot, like, who was that bastard muttering the counter curse? Snape? 4 books later, he's like, how dare you?
Well, then again, maybe Snape could just be like, yeah, Harry, like, I didn't know it was Quirrell doing it behind me. I just was trying to, save him because it looked good.
You know what?
Looks good on my part.
You know what?
Just
Actually,
selling
you know what
his role
actually
with.
interests me more than this topic? Georgie, how was your week?
Are you just hosting?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, this is Second Office, and this is our 52nd episode. We've been doing this for a year.
This sucks.
Congrats, boys.
Wait,
Thank you.
52 episodes. When's the last time we uploaded a new soundbite?
Yeah. Okay. Shit. It's been a while.
Roasted.
Boom roasted. Josh, the wonderful
need
creator
that.
of our logo and wonderful Vikings fan. I should ask, how's the couch?
Yeah, we're in a new studio.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I know. Paid for it by all the money we make because of you guys.
Real pros smacking microphones.
Josh, I'm going to give you a hot sec to explain your album choice behind us.
Oh, yeah.
on this
wait,
wall.
Wait.
Well, there's an asterisk with that.
Our guest, Josh, who we love. I call him J Squaw.
Jay Squaw.
Yeah.
What does squaw mean?
It's usually like a woman in a native tribe or something.
What kind of woman?
Not a hot start with that
So wait.
nickname. man.
No, so there's a lake, a revered lake, a treasured lake up north called Squaw Lake.
Yeah.
And actually, the only time I've ever heard squaw used in a movie was Greg Kinnear talking to Cher. And he said, losing a squaw like you would drive any man to the bottle. Can you name that movie?
No.
It's a very obscure movie.
No.
Greg Kinnear was kind of tied to another actor in this role.
Quite literally. Matt Damon.
Oh, wow.
Stuck on You.
Stuck on you.
But he played Beasley in Honey and the Bees with Cher, remember?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen this film.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, she said, yeah, my ex-husband was a drunk, and he said, well, losing a squaw like you would drive any man to the bottom. She tries to hit him, and he stops her. But I'm like, wait a minute. That's a kind of offensive, Native American term. And then I researched, and they still have a lake named that.
Well, what does it mean? You didn't say what it means.
I don't know what it means.
It's a woman.
You told me it means slut.
I'd say
You told me that.
in the words of Nacho Libre, Flusy.
If Lucy.
A Flusy.
They just have a different culture.
Oh my
pizza
God.
came
Look what we
in.
got for
Phenomenal.
episode 52.
Let's
Bring it
go.
right in front of the camera, baby.
Let's go.
Phenomenal.
Bam, bam.
Wait, well, help us out here. Jeez Louise.
While this is coming in, though,
Where am I going to put it?
our friend Josh got to decorate the wall with albums he likes, 6 of them.
So with pizza in front of us, Josh, explain your choices.
Oh boy.
Top left Doors. Why?
Love the Doors. Incredibly not talked about when it comes to like long-term influence on rock and roll.
Good point.
Riders on the Storm is one of the most memorable songs of my life, and Georgie knows why.
Yeah, and it ends
rode
up
through
kind
the
of
storm.
being my most burnt out song on that album.
Oh, yeah.
Probably just from overplay, but
yeah.
like the rest of the album is so much good cruising music. Like,
Doc, any connection to the Doors?
Hyacinth House, my favorite off that
No.
album.
Oh, check them out, man. Come
Have
on.
you seen the movie with Val Kilmer?
What are they
Catch up.
doing in the
Catch up.
Hyacinth
Number two.
Sick.
Number two. I'm not familiar with this sunbathing animal. I'm picturing bathing
Yeah,
ants.
that was up there, but I'm going to keep it up there, along with Danny Brown in
And
bottom left.
Where are you
But,
going? We're talking music.
Parquet Courts, sweet like New York punk band.
Awesome live show.
Yeah. Wait.
Awesome live show.
I don't even know about punk. I don't even know what to call them necessarily. I don't know.
Well,
In
I
that
don't know.
last live concert I just saw, Sum 41 at Red Rocks. I consider them punk rock. Am I wrong?
Who? Sorry.
No.
Sum 41. Is that punk rock?
It's like pop punk.
Yeah, it's like
Pop punk?
Yeah.
Pop punk.
It's like
So what, like Kenny Chesney with a mohawk?
Yeah.
it's like high school punk.
I.
It's like high school punk.
What do you mean, high school?
It's alternative.
Well, before it's
High school
It's
punk
alt-rock.
right now?
alt rock. Thank you. It's alt rock. Yeah.
Alt rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some garage rock to it or something. Anyways.
Okay. So next track.
Yeah. Pet Sounds. Classic.
One of
Love
the
it.
greatest of all time.
Yeah, I get cheesy about it. I like it.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, it gets
50
blown
First
out of
Dates.
proportion,
That's
but
all
I
I
don't
think
care.
about when I see that album.
Remaining on the Wall, Danny Brown, Triple X, my favorite hip hop album of
Amazing. Absolutely
that
amazing.
generation.
Great show, by the way.
I'm obviously going to love anything you put up here. He chooses
Right.
from my albums.
Right. Good Kid, Mad City. We did have one before. We changed it after double thinking it. You're like, you know what?
It
This
was late
probably is
registration
better.
by
This is
Kanye.
better long term. Like, it is.
Okay.
Controversial or
Okay.
whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I can't hate
Nothing's
on either of them.
controversial.
I can't say a negative word about either of
Yeah.
them.
And then
This is the most offensive free space you can find. I promise you. We're gonna let you have it and then love you for it.
And then to finish it off, Hall & Oates, a remaining album from last time. I don't know if it. How many episodes are we in on this idea? Is
I
this,
just know they're part of a balanced
This is the
breakfast.
first one.
This is you.
okay. So
Yeah.
this is
This
just
just
what you had
happened.
on prep originally.
Uh-huh.
I'm keeping it up. It's my
Good.
favorite Hall & Oates album. I'm weirdly like them a lot, and this one's really good too. 'cause
I'm not
it's them,
familiar
like,
with it. That
Live
was gifted to
instruments
me.
the whole time as well, man. It's awesome.
Oh, it is awesome. Yes, please, Emily. And while you're over there, if you wouldn't mind bringing over why don't you bring the surprise? Because
Wham,
we got a 50-second episode surprise treat.
Wait a minute, what?
Remember I said a few episodes ago,
Is it cake?
I thought it was
Thanks,
pizza.
sort of, you walk by a treat in the aisle, thank you, and you're like, man, who would ever okay this or buy this?
Wait, like
Oh,
Hormel,
God.
one of your former employers?
We are going to try these things so you don't have to. Yeah.
What is these?
Yeah, what is it?
so
Coke Oreos?
I'm not putting that
Doc?
in my body.
you
We have to
described-
try,
you
guys.
described
I bought
this,
them. We have
and
to
I'll
try.
describe this.
We bought that.
What I have is a bag of Oreos, what looks to be flavored with Coca-Cola popping candy.
Yes.
And what Doc has
I
looks to
apparently
be...
have
Fizzy cookie pop.
Wait.
fizzy cookie pop.
Well, you have a bottle of Coca-Cola look to be flavored like a cookie.
Oh, and apparently it's 0 sugar. I don't know how that's possible.
It's the only one they had. But yeah, that doesn't make sense, right?
That's not real.
Fire it up. Come on. What are you waiting for? Well, come on, man. Open her up.
Cancer.
You're
Water.
trying one. We're all
Caramel
trying one.
color.
Give me an Oreo.
You have to.
I smoke.
Give me an Oreo.
Acid.
You fire them out.
Get out
Acid.
of here. You can't agree with the
Acid.
idea.
Acid.
Yeah, I'll maybe take a sip of that. There's no way I'm putting down a whole
You
one.
can't agree with the idea and then not. Try it. You have
Emily,
to try it.
do those align with your
Let's
dietary
go. I'll try an Oreo. I don't care.
preferences?
Smells like Coke.
Do these align? What about these? Neither one.
So that's not the type of Coke I like to smell.
I'd like to try more of your wife's snacks because
It's like-
every one of those after I try it, I always feel better.
It's kind of like the ice cream.
These ones
in a
always
root
make me
beer
feel
float.
sad.
Will you take this?
Smelling?
I don't want this.
This is huge. What is
Fire it
this?
up.
This is gonna make me want to start drinking whiskey.
We
again. I haven't had
can
cola
split this. I'm
in
not
a
asking
long
everyone to
time.
have a mini
Yeah,
one of these.
Yeah, let's
we
all
can.
have a sip.
Yeah.
Doc just didn't.
I'm
want
not
to-
tasting like soda or anything. Or
Vanna.
What do you taste?
oh,
Vanna.
geez, sorry.
Hi, Jane.
Nothing.
Please.
It's
Does it-
more of just like a
Does it taste like cookie?
Girl Scout cookie or something more so.
Give soda a shot. Girl Scout.
I think if maybe
Oh, and it's got
was-
some Pop Rocks to it.
if it was if it had real sugar in it, it might be okay.
No, dude. They spilled some Coffee Mate French vanilla in there and
That's
called it a cookie.
exactly what that is.
Yeah, it's Coffee Mate.
I don't mind the cookie.
I'm not eating the cookie.
It's better than the Sour Patch.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Split it with soda.
I'm not eating a cookie.
Oh, you can't.
It's like
Yeah, I don't want a cookie.
he had a root canal.
yeah.
Can you physically not because of the root canal?
I'll smash one.
Yes, if that's gonna get me out of eating
No,
the cookie.
dude, come on. Why you guys are so fucking lame? Come on.
I'm not
bad.
I'm not effing lame.
Yes, you are. I said we were gonna do this. We're doing it.
One side.
Dude, I'm not. You're making it worse.
Come on. Come on. There you go. One bite. One
There's
bite.
Pop Rocks in there.
You tried the Sour Patch one, and it's better than the Sour Patch one.
This tastes like a strawberry wafer, like the pink came with chocolate vanilla,
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
and an Oreo.
Yeah.
Got hammered one night
I don't mind it.
at a punk rock club and had a great time.
Yeah.
Soda,
and
can
this
I try
cookie.
the soda?
It's right there.
Thank you.
Finish
Yeah,
it.
but this is literally gonna give me cancer now. This is the reason.
You
There's the,
tried it.
But it's,
You did it.
there's the pop rock.
but it's okay because it's
Workman's comp.
50-second episodes, so it's fine.
Workman's comp. Someone get a hold of our lawyer.
Man, these are just okay.
Could you do me a huge favor?
I'm your lawyer. I don't know what I'm doing.
Could you grab a glass of wine and come down here and be a part of this? Since you made this all happen, this new studio.
It's 1 year.
1 year.
I don't.
52 episodes.
Yeah, this is fine.
We'll chant Emily. We will if we have to.
I'm not getting fizzy cookie. I'm getting
Just sit down here and laugh. I have a ton of jokes. Laugh at 3 of them, and then I'll cut you loose.
I'm getting non-sugary. I'm getting Coke Zero more
Right.
than I'm getting fizzy
I mean,
cookie.
I
don't
finished
want
that
this.
cookie 60 seconds ago. It's still mad at me. It's in the back of my throat. Just,
Yeah, it's just going off. I don't think this is good for my root canal.
Yeah.
probably not.
So after having tried it, what's your answer? Who purchases these things?
You.
You.
Well, for fun.
You.
For funsies. I'm not going to finish this.
I think the goal
Will you
is
do
at
something
least
with this?
once. You know.
I was gonna give it to your dog, but I can't give this to your dog.
I think certain portions of our local government have allowed certain things to be taxable and available to people that will allow Georgie to finish these snacks at a date sooner than would normally be possible.
Do you guys think I will have this 10-pack
I
and
think you're
this
capable
package
of
of Oreos done
anything you
before
set your
next
mind
week?
to, Brother Bear.
I'm wondering, do you think they'll be gone by next week?
I think you're gonna have a sleeve done tonight. Like
Tattoo?
one row of these done tonight.
Oh,
So typically with my Oreos, which are almost always the golden Oreos, the glass of milk, I go a sleeve at a time.
wait a minute. That's kind of
You eat a whole sleeve.
classist.
I go a sleeve at a time.
You're a golden Oreo guy. What's
100%.
wrong with the Ridge?
Glass of milk,
Nothing.
easy.
Nothing.
Really? You
Nothing.
just prefer the pale ones?
You don't like
Yes.
chocolate?
Okay.
Love chocolate.
Really?
Golden
Not
Oreo-
as much as the golden ones.
Golden Oreos taste better.
Do the golden Oreos have a chocolate filling?
No?
That's whiter than the cookie, isn't it?
Yep.
It sounds like a supreme cookie.
Stop.
Where are you going?
Stop.
Just
Look,
saying.
golden Oreos, dude. They're amazing.
I'm just saying.
And I go by the sleeve.
I like Oreos.
You turn it into a race. I'm talking about cookies.
I like double stuff, extra fudge,
Great.
especially after a couple jazz bands and a couple of old fashions.
Here you go. You don't have old fashions.
I had one time.
That's what I thought. Okay. Down to the nitty gritty, guys. 1 year. I love you. Love y'all. We're going to start with a few things before we get down to said nitty gritty. Caitlin Clark, unanimous Rookie of the Year, WNBA. Asia Wilson, unanimous MVP in WNBA.
Second year.
Round of applause. Thank you.
Nice.
Our third year in a row, right?
I'm not sure. Cheryl Reeve, Coach of the Year. Let's go, Winks.
Nice.
Join me, guys. Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Nafisa Collier, Defensive Player of the Year, Minnesota Lynx.
Nice.
First time, I think, ever that both the WNBA and NBA Defensive Player of the Year come
go.
from the same state.
That's crazy. These girls are killing it.
All that said, your Minnesota Lynx lead 1-0 in their playoff series.
Playing again tomorrow night or tonight?
Maybe
Man,
12.
that's way too many times hitting the button, dude.
Those were all good things to clap about.
How about
God.
this? Ready?
You guys are just haters today.
Water hemlock, the deadliest plant in North America. No one knows about.
Sody, you should not have had all that caffeine.
It's cool, man. Where's my pen?
You kept giving it to him.
I gave him a bite.
I showed up with it.
He showed up with it.
The Pop Rocks are not helping.
CBD got him stoned.
Okay.
No,
all
my
those good
joints
things.
feel a lot better.
All those good things, all those amazing things. And
Don't
because
hit the button.
Doc, if you guys follow our Instagram, you would have noticed we went to Matt's Bars for our first ever Burger Quest location.
Heck yeah.
So let's get that review. Let's start with Doc first, since he's a Jucy Lucy newbie, and then we'll follow you.
I don't know what you're wanting here. I didn't prep anything.
I want your review of the burger. You ate a burger.
Talk about it.
You want to know honest opinion?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sody built it up too much.
He does that. He does that.
He does that.
Like, I went in there, and then this is a dive bar, and I love dive places because that usually means it's going to be great. Mm-hmm. So, combination of him talking it up, walking into this place, it's super small. They only take cash, so you know it's a funny business.
Yep. It's good.
The burger wasn't that good.
What?
You gave it a...
I give it a 7.
That's pretty good.
pretty good,
That's
though.
pretty good for
Yeah,
like
wait.
So
wait.
it's a
there's, there's 3 aspects I'd like a ranking on. 1, price, atmosphere, quality. So price, that's got to be higher than a 7.
No.
Well, actually,
the
no.
price is bad now.
Yep. So last time I went,
$10 just for the burger?
last time I went,
Well, that's still pretty good. In the cities?
I spoke to somebody who remembered the last time I went, which was not that long ago. Jucy Lucy was $6.95, cheeseburger was $5.95, hamburger was $4.95, but fries didn't change. But now a Jucy Lucy is $10.95. Here, I'll take that. No, I got it.
Yeah, so like that's bad because the burger's not big.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Like when Sody was joking about getting 2, he's not wrong. You kind of need 2.
Maybe an $8 burger?
No,
I think it's
$6.95.
$6.95.
$7, 14 for 2 of them all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would sell more if they went back to the original price, I think.
How much was it? Sorry.
$10.95.
$10.95.
They went from
That's
$6.
a lot.
But
Just for
guess
the
what
burger.
didn't change?
Right.
The cheeseburger and
Side
the
of
hamburger.
fries?
$1.50.
No, the fries were more
Big
than that.
basket was $4.50, which we got
Yeah.
for 3 people. It was more than enough.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I think it was more than that.
It was 8. It was 7.50.
Yeah.
Really?
But you got a lot.
Thank God you're here. See?
Dude, for
30 seconds, you're already helping.
it was $20 a person when we went.
But you're supposed to go
Oh,
there,
not
eat
for
one,
us. Not
and
for
then
us.
go drink
For the 4 of us,
night
for the
as
4
well,
of us,
too.
I think it was 70.
We got 8 shots of tequila and 6 beers a shot, too.
Yeah.
With no booze, that is a lot. With no booze, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What were your other metrics, Sody? Atmosphere.
Atmosphere, I enjoyed the place.
So
a lot of
divey.
49ers fans.
Yeah.
Was I accurate with you will wait, but it goes fast?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yep.
That was fine.
You
with me.
stand in line, but it's one of those lines where as you're in there, just enough smell where you're like, okay, I cannot wait to sit down, and they say, you're up.
Yeah, and the server was
Great.
terrible.
Oh, I thought she was great.
Well,
she was working it.
That's exactly
Yeah, are you
Absolutely
kidding?
not.
That's what the servers and those kind of places got to be.
no, I didn't like her.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
I didn't
Sody,
like her.
what were your thoughts on the service?
I think it's just they do a great job. I like Matt's bar because if I owned a bar, I would do it the same way.
Yeah.
He's had probably 6 to 12 of majority the same people working there for the last decade or 2. Cash only. Lord knows what they report to the tax.
Oh, I'm fine with all that.
But I also think that any slight lapse in service that you might see at a place like this, you're only going to find at a fast food place. I think
What do you want me to do with this?
I'll take it.
Ooh, there's the barbecue bacon chick. Sody, keep going.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Tough now.
No, I don't have my problem is the burger was built up to be like this greatest burger. We're on a burger quest to find the
Greatest
greatest.
Jucy Lucy.
Well, I want to find the greatest cheeseburger. Our burger, whatever your preference is.
Okay.
And I walked in there.
I love that because that is the purpose of Burger Quest.
That's right. And I walked in there with how you hyped it up, expecting to be kissed by God.
From the inside out.
And I wasn't.
So overall,
I blame Sody.
So overall
You
mediocre.
should have been pleasantly surprised,
Well,
I
okay,
think.
Well,
We were on the subject of Jucy Lucy's,
if I could,
and I went on a rampant.
if I could, I think your ranking of the actual taste of the burger is off. That's a minimum 9 for me. That is damn near a perfect burger in my opinion. It's not too much.
I like.
It's onions.
There's no red
It's
in it. And for some reason, I love that.
It is onions and cheese.
Not only does cheese come out, but there's a clear liquid oil that
They have-
comes out, and
Like
that
mine didn't even have a bun on it.
They have but even
You
for
raw
buns,
dogged
they
your
have
Jucy
they have
Lucy?
the correct bun where it is with you till your last bite in your
Right.
fingers. The bun does not get soggy.
That's
you
the
don't
point.
lose it. That's hard to accomplish for most burger places where you're not down to no
So,
bottom bun.
Like that's your best burger though? Like you're giving it a 9?
where's
not my best
Where's
burger.
yours? Where are we going next? Speak. Take us to church.
That's
It's why-
why-
it's
you
why
guys are
doing
from here.
this. It's
You guys are from here.
no, we
you take
got
me.
we got options. So,
You could try the other Juicy Lucy at the 5.8 as
I'd
well
love to.
too.
courtesy of Eli Shapolsky,
Those
we're
are
gonna
stuffed
we're gonna
burgers.
try Parlor Bar's burger in North Loop. That's an amazing one. Yep. Careful. You shook the camera. Cheese Louise.
But what I'm saying
That
is,
was
like,
Jane, not
like
your wife.
It was Jane.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Light him up.
Oh,
Here,
I
take
thought
the
you
mic.
knew.
Light him up.
I came down here. for
Light
your
him up.
request.
He accused you that was the dog. I saw it.
I didn't move.
So if we could stay on topic here. You and your damn caffeine, dude, just all over the place.
I just, I don't know. It just wasn't the best.
I
mean,
love that burger.
Red Cow's better than
Bar's
that.
fun.
I don't necessarily disagree, but
wanna
I
talk about-
loved that burger.
The Bulldog's better than that.
That I hard disagree with. Bulldog's a solid 6 for me. I've had 2 or 3 burgers
Whoa.
there. And it's a good burger, but compared to these like burger specialty places, it's not close in my opinion.
Dude, I think people would
Wait, is Red Cow a burger
intensely disagree with you.
Okay.
I think you guys should do flame burger for the culture as well too. That's been kind of a staple all night spot. Get a side of hash browns with it.
Oh,
as
I'm
well,
down
too.
with that. That sounds
flame
delicious.
Burger.
Flame
Flame
burger.
burger's a great idea.
Sounds great.
I've never heard. Please tell me more. Is that local?
They got a
Yeah,
couple
they-
locations.
A few locations around.
When did they come to town?
Closest one on
Been
Rice
around.
Street. Closest one is on
Been
Rice Street.
since. What came here first, Chick-fil-A or Flame
Or
Burger?
do they been around?
Flame burger.
oh, yeah.
Flame burger's been since like the 80s.
Shut my front
You'll
door
see
and
it's
tell
got like
me
a very
more, young
classic
man. What do you
look
got?
I'm gonna make Burger Quest T-shirts and with the like that.
Hello?
This should be a bit
with a
in
tour,
the whole thing.
like
Yes.
tour,
Yeah,
cities,
yeah,
bars.
get a list going.
Like-
Like
On
it's
the
your,
back,
your,
yeah.
your world tour.
Where are we going next year?
Mm-hmm.
2025 Burger Quest World or Tour from Superior, Wisconsin.
You guys got to get a
Iowa's
hold of a
not out of the
graphic
question.
designer and get this lined up, I think.
I know a guy.
Only if we
minute.
know a guy.
I know a guy.
Okay, no, so this is a great idea. So I think it's safe to say our next 2 should be Parlor Bar, courtesy of Eli, which I have had before. It's amazing. You guys have to
Fun,
try it.
too. That's a fun bar.
And it's a great bar. And Flame Burger.
Great
I think those can be our
atmosphere.
next 2. Nate Cameron, I'm not forgetting about you. You suggested a place too, and I can't remember.
Go Broncos.
But it's in our notes. So we're going to go there as well.
But yeah, I mean, no, dude, I think you need to go to the Bulldog too, and just go in with the mindset of this is why you're there. I think you go to the. We've gone to the Bulldog.
No,
before
you're
for
Welcome to
correct.
the
I don't
mindset
go
of
there
Matt's
for
bar.
a burger. You are
Right.
correct.
That
You're
was
right.
that was the mindset you were supposed to carry into Matt's bar.
That's what I did.
And he did. That's why he was let down.
I was so excited. I was excited waiting in line, watching this one guy, no gloves on his hand, grilling burgers on a flat top.
He had a little bit of one glove.
They're
on.
yelling at everyone to keep.
He didn't have no gloves on his
They're
hand.
yelling at everyone to keep the doors closed. It's
keep the
shoulder to
doors
shoulder.
closed.
It was
Running the
great.
finger
Stand
sleeves
next
like
to the
Allen
bar.
Iverson, probably.
Yep.
Some finger sleeves said the answer on it. Yeah, it's fine.
It was great.
That's code.
Like it just wasn't. I'm not saying it was bad. If it was bad, it would get like a 2.
No, of course. I follow.
It just wasn't.
What's bad?
It wasn't it.
Can you name a place that
Yeah, what's
you,
a bad
you had a
burger?
bad?
What is a bad
When's the
burger?
last time you had a 2 burger? I feel like McDonald's doesn't make a 2.
Correct.
It wasn't a burger, but the rest
Dude.
of
Man, this is gonna hurt maybe some feeling. I don't know. People
Say it.
people
Oh.
that listen probably don't know.
Oh.
Dude, the Cherry Pit is actually a pretty bad burger.
Yeah,
Never heard of
very mediocre.
Yeah.
The couple times we've had it.
Where's
Nothing
that?
special.
It's somewhere in St. Paul.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah.
They have fun burger options.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's the 5-8. Juicy Lucy. 5-8 has fun stuffed burger options. It's not a Juicy Lucy. Sorry,
Okay. Great.
How
Okay.
much is Matt's Bar paying you?
Yeah,
they're
for
not.
real.
But
Blue Door. Blue Door's a really
gotta
good
go to
burger.
Blue Door.
phenomenal.
Yeah, Blue Door.
But
It's been a while.
you know what gets me to Blue Door every time, and it's the burger is a second place to the
Tots? The Tachos.
tachos. Thank you.
And they do Tacho of the
Tater
month.
tot nachos.
Yep.
They did something else there that was really good. What was it?
Man.
I don't know. Tell us about it.
It was a side.
They have great sauces. And good fried pickles. That was before you were gluten free.
Oh, it was the fried pickles.
It was fried pickles.
Oh, dude.
Fried pickles.
Super good.
I don't like pickles, but I like fried pickles.
Yeah,
Really?
right.
Really?
Big boy.
Dude, I'm actually making my own
Strange
pickles.
separation.
That is a strange
that's
separation.
a weird separation
No,
right
it's
there.
not. You ever met a kid that won't eat chicken, but he likes fried chicken?
You?
Howdy.
Gosh, good. Fucking good. My God. Okay.
I'm glad they're enjoying the table.
Do you want me to fill the space with
Well,
my?
you're not doing anything on your tablet.
Do you want me to fill the space with the quote of the week?
I have our matchup.
Quote of the
pulled up.
week. Everyone,
Okay, good.
Emily,
Do you want another table?
Emily, I'd actually like to hear your thoughts on this quote when I'm done. Ready? You should never worry about criticism from someone you would never ask advice from. You know who said that?
You
Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, New York Jets.
Oh.
What do you think about that statement?
discredits it immediately.
Bullshit quote. It's bullshit.
I liked it until you said that.
Yeah.
So I will repeat this quote from Doc's former quarterback.
Yep.
You should never worry about criticism from someone you would never ask advice from. Me personally, I love that. What are your thoughts?
Is it actually Aaron Rodgers who said that?
100%.
100%?
Someone told him that.
Honey.
Someone told him that. I agree
Probably
with
Brett
that,
Favre.
but I also don't think that you should.
If you're going to speak on it, speak into the mic.
accept criticism that you don't agree with.
So bias.
Like, even if it is from someone that you like respect, like if it's just not, if you just don't agree with it, then you shouldn't take it.
Wait a minute. I like this topic though.
So follow
wouldn't
your
you-
heart is what you're saying?
Wouldn't you say
Like, it's
some of the
good to get it.
toughest criticism we receive is the stuff we don't want to hear?
But yes, even if you don't want to hear it, like you can still agree with something you don't want to hear. You can still agree, like even if it's something like yes, that's something I didn't want to hear, but I agree that that's probably the truth, and you can accept that kind of criticism. But even if someone you love like thinks something that you don't agree with, like you don't agree on, even some of my closest friends, we don't agree on everything. So some of the criticism I might get from them, I don't have to take it just because I respect them. If I deep down don't think that it's,
Pertinent.
reflects me, then I'm not gonna take it.
That's actually a really good point because I just thought of that too. Like, yeah, you have friends that have differing opinions, so you might ask them advice on certain subjects that you would not accept criticism on other subjects. Like, if you told me how to grow some green beans, I would never listen
So
to
there
you.
you have it. Aaron Rodgers is an idiot.
But if you told me how to properly make usage of a space, like hauling a piece of furniture that technically doesn't fit in your basement
Yeah.
into your basement.
What are you talking about?
By the way,
Like a glove.
we're looking for drywall sponsors.
I think you need to
Anyone that does drywall repair.
Yeah.
We're looking for
I think you need
sponsors.
to explain to your audience.
Stair replacement.
Why don't you give us a small relapse of what just happened?
A relapse? That's not the word you're looking for.
A recap. Sorry.
It's a recap, not a relapse. It kind of was a relapse.
I'd rather not relive that. I'd rather talk about football and how the Vikings are awesome.
Yeah, I think we should.
Wouldn't that be great?
Maybe
That's
that
fine.
could be premium.
I do want to. I'm sorry I missed this one in the round of applause. Doc, it's happening one more time. We witnessed the greatest baseball game ever played by an individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn. What are the 6 homers, 10 ribbies? Sorry, 6 of 6, 3 home runs, 10 ribbies, stole a couple bases to become the first ever 50-50 player.
Next game, he stole another base and hit another home run to become the first 51-51.
Is that true? Do you
yeah.
do that too?
Yeah, he's not stopping.
Jeez Louise.
But you know what's crazy? If you listen to that highlight, the radio broadcast of that, the crowd noise you're hearing is massive.
An away game.
Away game.
Yeah.
That's huge for baseball.
It's just a good show.
Yep.
Exactly.
They beat him 20-6 or something like that.
Crazy.
My favorite part of the whole thing is there is a clip that has been buried, but I saw it and I saved it somewhere. I'll send it to you guys. It's I believe, Seattle Mariners, who was the hosting team's head coach. And you can see the pitching coach look at him and kind of go, walk? Like, should we walk him? And verbatim, you can read his lips and says, fuck that shit.
Love it.
Way too much respect for this guy
Love it.
to do that.
Love it.
It's Miami and it's
Nothing's on the line.
They
Nothing's
threw him
on
at-
the line for them. They're out.
Yep.
Like,
They threw
they're
him a
done.
couple he didn't hit, and then they threw him one that he crushed.
Right.
And it's
Boom.
It's not the pitcher's fault. This is the greatest baseball player you'll ever throw pitches against. It's almost an honor to be the guy that threw the ball against him. Honestly.
You can't be mad.
No.
You can't be mad.
You'll be able to sell out a few Hilton speeches later on and be like, you want to talk about overcoming something that really crushed you?
What's
Remember
crazy?
Ohtani?
He
I
has
was
the
the guy.
ability to be a pitcher as well too.
I know. And thank you for making that point, Sody. I'm going to cover something that still kind of chaps my behind.
Please do, because this pizza looks
And
great.
it's
and I
the,
haven't
and it's
had
the
it.
hate that Rudy Gobert gets, specifically when Luka hit the game winner against him.
We're going Wolves?
Just for a sec. Luka hits the game winner against him. Oh, you can't guard me. Oh, Rudy Gobert now sucks because he can't guard maybe the best offensive player in the league. Probably the best offensive player in the league. One of the best we've ever seen. No one can guard him one-on-one in the perimeter. No one. Just like no one can completely shut down Shohei Ohtani. It's not a thing. These great players are great for a reason.
Paul
like
Skeens
that.
You
did.
don't have to disparage one to lift the other.
yeah.
And it's fucking stupid because Gobert is a Hall of Famer. Looking at you, Shaq. Fuck you, Shaq.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Who did? Gobert just had a baby?
Is he not a Hall of Famer?
I said that.
Yeah, is that what you said? Because he is.
During
So
the playoffs. That's why he
'Cause
lost.
he
the- or
absolutely
missed
is.
I'm
that
just
game.
sitting here.
Instead of a Gerber baby, he's got a
Goldberg.
Gobert
like
baby.
that. Nice.
Hey, Gobert baby.
Gobert, baby. Gobert, baby.
Oui.
It's getting too close to Go Bears, and I am not having
Okay.
it.
Wait.
Nice.
Great take.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold
Wait,
on.
yeah,
Good
you
one,
could do
Josh.
him
Wait.
and his kid and say Gobert and then in parentheses because now there's multiple.
You know what I say to that?
Great idea.
It's been a while.
Em, you didn't hear that, but that
Great
was you
idea.
saying great idea.
That's a great idea.
Yep. Okay. Football? Because football's going well.
Yeah, football's cool.
Okay.
Go Pack, go.
I should get a Go Pack Go. You're right. Because we got two good-looking teams right now.
Doc, you're shaking in your boots, and I
in
know
your-
it,
In
man.
your in your little
Come
bits.
on.
How about that recording where you just said, go back, go. Record that and put that in.
Oh, yeah. There's
There's his button.
Dude,
a
you,
button.
Go back, go.
you want to bet a tattoo on week 4?
No, so see,
Because
here's the
I'll get Brett Favre on me if you get Tavares Jackson on you.
here's the thing. So last year we made a bet for the first
We
for
did,
the first
didn't we?
game, and you guys won. Congratulations! I lived up to the bet. But then the second time came around, you guys knew you were going to lose. You guys didn't want to bet me anything.
Well, yeah, 'cause
and
we-
you guys
We're
lost.
great,
Last season,
we're
so
great
last
NFL
season,
minds.
right?
We're great NFL minds. We knew we were
Okay,
going
so I'm not going to do this bet when you guys don't live up and
Wait a
want to
minute.
wear Packers gear.
Wait a minute. Did we lose?
We didn't make a bet.
Yeah, we didn't make the bet.
Congratulations! I won't be making bets this year then.
Why? I'm sorry, we're great NFL minds and we
He's
didn't
right, I
bet the
would-
game we
shut
knew we'd
up.
lose.
He's right. I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
If we did that.
Yeah.
Wait, if Jordan Love is in, are you in on the bet? Because I was thinking the similar like hurt quarterback status is like why you'd tap out, much like
What do you
last
mean?
season.
Our starters got a blown out knee.
No,
Darnold's
it's-
our backup.
It's because
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, that's a hilarious.
No.
Hello.
Go Pack, go! That's a hilarious take.
It's not.
No.
Okay, I
Disagree.
I have this ordered, and I do want to get into Vikings Packers week, which is this week, and can't wait. It's
Border
always
battle.
It's
baby.
gonna
Quarter
be
battle,
a
baby.
war, man.
But first, let's revel in victories for both of our
Wait.
teams.
Revel?
Yeah,
Revel.
revel. You're right.
The word you just made had 2 L's and an E at the end.
Yeah.
You're right.
We're
Sorry.
looking for 1 V, 1 L,
Okay.
2 E's.
Okay, well, you said a completely wrong word earlier.
Which one? Call me out.
Instead of recap, what did you say? Relapse.
Same thing.
That's
What
way-
is a relapse? Look up definition of relapse. I bet what I was doing makes sense with that word.
Relapse is like when you go backwards, like, I don't know, like,
And did I not recap and go backwards into a bad habit?
Verbatim definition.
Is
Oh wait. The first,
summarize.
the verb.
which is what I did.
No, we're doing a relapse, a deterioration of someone's state of health after a temporary improvement.
Not wrong.
Not pretty sure.
Pretty inaccurate.
pretty-
Sody.
Pretty wrong.
What was the verb?
Pretty wrong. The same thing. Suffered deterioration after a period of improvement.
That's
You
what
were-
those stairs did.
Yeah.
The stairs did.
You wanted a recap, not a relapse.
Yep. Not
Fair.
even close.
Slim
Not
Fair.
Shady.
Not even close. Okay, guys, amazing little Vikings tidbits. Doc, we got
Loves
Packers
us.
stuff too. Please come with Packers stuff. I have asked you to come with Packers stuff. I am more than happy to discuss the success of the Packers.
He's got the hat.
okay. He does
I
have the
don't
hat.
believe you.
I've done it.
I don't
You
believe
come with nothing. So I like,
believe you.
and as a Vikings fan, and when the Vikings are doing good, it is my obligation
Well,
to
see,
talk shit about the Packers.
All
Yes.
all that's happened
Yes.
is No, don't do that. Don't turn into that person. This is one of the reasons why I liked you, because you weren't that
past
Vikings
tense.
fan.
Past tense.
Shit. That's right.
Ever since he left the hotel.
I have done nothing but say kind words about your coach.
There hasn't been this much purple Kool-Aid
He's
in
an
the
amazing
veins
coach.
in a while.
Oh my God,
man.
yeah, I know. Kirk Cousins never took you guys to 3-0, and it's
Never
like,
would.
oh, quarterback of the future.
We're like, oh my God.
We've got him. We found him.
Good for you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. We love you, Sam.
Seriously, thank you.
And
On
Sam, we
this same
trust.
podcast, talking about what's the better decision,
Darnold.
re-signing Kirk or moving on to a
No,
new young
I mean,
one.
that's what
and
we
here
all
we
said,
are.
right?
We are
better
reveling in
production,
our success
less
over
money.
here right now.
Yeah.
We got
Totally
the Costco
rebelling.
brand vodka, and we're
I
getting
always knew
twice
Sam
as drunk.
Darnold would be your starting quarterback.
I knew he was. I
you
would
guys
never
paid him
be
$10
quoted.
million.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Hold on.
You don't pay $10 million to a non-starter.
Sody,
I'm too
Sody,
hot
make
right
that.
now.
Sody, make that point again. Sody, make that point again.
Dead air.
We're drinking Costco brand vodka and getting twice as drunk. We're partying harder for less money than we did last year with Kirk O chains. Darnold doesn't need a necklace, okay? He's waiting for the ring.
Sody,
I like
you
it. I like it.
Purple one.
You made a.
Hit the purple one.
I promised Doc I wouldn't as much.
Go Pack Go.
You promised me you would more.
You do need the Go Pack Go button on there. I hate to say it.
Well,
It like kills me to say it, but out of fairness, you need the
At least get the ba-ba-na-na-na.
whatever
Well, and-
boring stuff you guys talk about over
But
there.
here's
And then we
the-
can do the Go Pack Co as feel needed.
no.
Well, and the problem is though, like, we're trying to do a podcast and talk here about sports, and all you hear is the fucking horn. All episodes.
Because we're 3-0.
You would too, brother.
I can't
You
do
would
it today.
too.
Against really good
You
teams,
remember what
man.
I was talking about at the beginning of the season? What did I say? This team's either going to go abysmal or everything, right? We're either freaking
Yes.
2-16
He said as much.
or 2-15 or 15-2. And unfortunately for you, Doc, I love you to death.
How's that unfortunate
We're on
for
that
me?
15-2 trajectory.
We went 13-4 with a busted quarterback halfway through the season too. People act like this
You
squad
guys-
wasn't ready.
You guys know it's only been 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Josh, is yours still blinking red?
What was the optimistic t-shirt?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're good. Doc, I still would not be whatsoever surprised if this is just a hot start.
Yep.
You have to let us
stop.
like as someone who uses
We've earned this.
Hey, as someone who
coaching.
uses Super Bowls as a valid comeback,
The metric. The
100
metric of it all.
and as a metric, which is 100% valid. We don't have that. I've told you, the off season and little victories is really all we have. And as soon as it starts going downhill, I'm gonna be on their ass. Be sure about that. Just like last year. Just like last year. Come on, man. Okay.
Come on, man.
Couple
Wait, is
more
that
things before I got a new segment.
Presented by Mamitas?
I thought we had Packers stuff. What's the good news?
We were getting there. You're right. I'll do Packer stuff and then correct. Okay. Couple more tidbits. Sam Darnold is younger than Joe Burrow. That's crazy. One defensive coach said about the Vikings, I'd trust KOC more than anyone in our league to get the most out of his quarterback.
It's being shown.
I would disagree with that.
LaFleur?
Oh, LaFleur's.
Yeah, 'cause I wouldn't
that's-
disagree.
That's a legitimate argument.
it is. It totally is.
Yeah.
Not to discredit KLC, but I mean, yeah, this
Sounds like
guy's
you're trying to-
taking
sounds like you're trying to,
Tennessee's trash.
I'd like to see
I have
like
I have this
Will
point.
Levis after like one training camp
Yeah.
with either of our
Right.
teams,
So true.
honestly,
Yeah.
and see
Okay.
what would happen. Like,
Yeah, they're both great.
Okay.
I just think Sam Darnold had more if you take them out of the system, Sam Darnold is a better quarterback than Malik Willis. So that's why I'm saying LaFleur's
Fair
done a
enough.
better job.
Which is fair enough. So,
Wait a minute.
I'm
You
gonna
think
pose
Malik's
this
playing
question.
better than Sam?
That's not.
no,
That's not what
The
I'm
total
saying.
opposite.
No,
I'm
we said
just
it all.
saying, yes, I'm
I
just
think
saying,
Sam's exceeding his potential farther than Malik is.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
Really?
No.
Malik was already given up on 2 years in.
Yeah.
Why? But was he not sought after as a college prospect? Was he not going to
No,
be
he
a
got
starter
drafted in the
this
third
league?
round.
Third rounder.
Sam Darnold got
Third
drafted
overall.
in the first round
Third overall.
I
by
temporarily
a trash
forgot about that.
organization.
Point proven. Move on.
Okay.
I keep thinking he's a first rounder.
Okay, so
Georgie told me that one night, and it's gospel ever since.
okay, so we can agree, even Doc can agree, that this is an amazing start. We didn't expect this out of Darnold.
No.
Though that isn't super surprising because we had trust in KOC. What is surprising is the defense.
Can I ask?
That's true.
I didn't listen because I was hoping you and I would ask him after the Vikings throttle the Texans. Is Doc going to finally be a believer that we're legit?
I'm going. This is a new segment.
Did we ask him that?
We did,
Sick.
and we'll get to that.
I'll shut up.
We'll get to that because the new segment is game day group chats. Because there's some highlights from ours and from ours. We got some good game day group chats. But let's touch on the Packers. And what I do want to say is this is going to upset you, but with what the Packers have done the last 2 weeks is reinforcing my opinion of Jordan Love's success being because of Matt LaFleur. Agree or disagree, please.
He got paid a lot of money.
Here. Yep.
I think Jordan Love got paid a lot of money for what he's done so far.
For what Malik can do.
Yes, and maybe it's a confidence booster in this early blooming of his career and such.
I don't think Malik can get close to what Jordan Love can do.
I think
I don't think that's a debate.
Because Love's proven to not be injury. Wait.
But I gotta rewatch what happened in that last Indy game because like Indianapolis, man.
They could be bad.
What do you mean, elite?
They could be bad. Oh yeah. They might be bad.
A-Rich?
What? Oh, A-Rich, yeah, he's looked shaky.
They're bad.
He's been very shaky.
They're not making playoffs. Let's be real.
He's a turnover inaccurate machine who's got a bunch of big plays in him.
They're not making playoffs.
No, he's a terrible quarterback.
Yeah, he's like he can run and he's got a cannon.
I'm just going to stop talking for a while.
Fair. So
I'm bored.
I mean, what do you take from the 2-1 Packers outside of that? Because this is a question I have for both of our teams, and I believe it to be more so yes for the Packers than I do the Vikings. But we'll start with the Packers. Are they contenders?
Yes. Look
Okay.
what their defense just did.
I know. Yes. Well,
Like 8 or 9 sacks.
Against two?
You just talked about
Vikes
you
are
just
second
played
in
the
sacks.
two
Wait,
quarterbacks
against two?
we said are in terrible situations lately.
Yeah, against one
Both
of the
the
teams.
Titans and the Colts looking like garbage lately. We just beat the last
Two
NFC
contenders.
Did I say
champions.
anything about the Vikings there? He asked
All
me a
right.
question about the
Yeah,
Packers
right
being
there,
contenders.
got you there.
I'm
You're
not
being a
sold.
typical Vikings fan
I
right
am.
now.
I am. I am.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
just all right. I won't cut off. I apologize.
so
it's fine. I mean,
Doc, talk to me.
what do you want to know?
I don't know. What
He
was the
asked me if
question?
I think the Packers are contenders. Yes, the Packers are contenders.
Do you still think
I
the
still
Packers
think
are the
Jordan
number one
Love
team
is
in
a
the
great-
NFC North?
I never said they were. I told you the Detroit Lions were the number
Do you
one
still
team.
think the Lions are the number one team?
Yes, and I still think the Packers are the number 2. So now you can fire off about the Vikings.
Okay.
So now you're telling us you truly believe, after the teams we've knocked off, yes, injuries on both sides. I think you can argue we were missing 2 of our best defensive players this week.
Congratulations, you guys beat the Texans.
Now who's interrupting, Doc-a-Lock?
the Texans are a very good team.
Yes,
Solid.
they are.
I believe
it's just a
Power
second-
Rank had him number 2 in a few.
Well, I saw number 3.
Lowest I saw him was 6.
What do you want to know?
Are you ready?
For what? The Vikings to miss the playoffs and break your guys' heart this year?
No,
Yes.
we'll get in. We'll lose to Daniel Cashmere Jones.
Go Pack, go.
Okay. So
Our stadium has a roof.
And you're still paying for it.
yes, we are.
It's the People's Stadium. I can't afford to go to it, but I pay for it.
No, man, you bring up the argument like it's only week 3, and it's like, how are you so sure your team is ready when it's only week 3 as
Because
well,
cheese
too?
is
Like,
mold and so is mushrooms. It's
In all fairness,
No, what
in all
I'm
fairness,
saying
he has
is-
last season to go off of, where the Packers were pretty damn close to making a run.
What I'm saying
9
is...
or 8 and 9 or
This is what I'm saying. It's
Doesn't
only
Chiefs
week
stop the
3.
runs?
I'm sticking with what I said before the season started. It's only been 3 weeks. Yes, you guys have exceeded expectations. Congratulations.
You had us at. You had us
Have
at.
you lived up to yours or fell short?
When
Of
we
your expectations,
when we
personally.
went yes
No,
when
he's
we
right so
went
far.
yes when we went through the win-loss statement, I said they would lose, win.
They're in your book. You wrote it down.
So I'm
a lot of stuff in
extremely
this book,
happy
dude.
that we've won the past 2 games with Malik Willis.
I'm
Yes.
also not mad about a first week loss because it's just like, all right, we got it out of the way. Now let's move on and build up from here.
And
So
the first week loss
week
was
win.
the
right now we're
Philly
like
in
walking on
Brazil.
eggshells. Like, what's the Vikings' first one gonna be, man? Like, I don't know.
It's also a long season where there are always a ton of ebbs and flows. Who starts hot doesn't always finish hot, which is why I still remain a little bit skeptical.
And
But
injuries.
the only point I do want to make is that their success with Malik Willis is only reinforcing my opinion about Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Well, it's fine.
So I think Jordan Love is crazy mediocre, and I think the Packers are a very good team.
But you can go back to what Josh was just saying. The past two teams are trash. that
So
Malik
coaching
beat.
is the difference, like of the apparent. At least,
But he
this
made him look
year
great.
right
He
now,
looked great
I
against
guess.
bad teams
so he looked great against bad teams.
because of his coach.
So I think good quarterbacks then take you to the next level when you're playing good teams. Sam Darnold just did that last week for you guys. That'd be the only nice thing I'll ever say about the Vikings.
What? What about our
Go
coach?
Pack,
Steve?
go.
Thanks, Doc. Okay. Okay. So same question. Are Vikes contenders? Doc, can we start with you?
Honey.
No,
Why?
I don't think they'll maintain it all season
Long
Wh-
term.
Where do we fall short? Like what area?
Because the
of
season
team?
gets light as we move into the midsection here
We're-
against.
You had me convinced we
very
were starting
low-end
1-6
teams right now.
I thought we were starting
You're
1
the
and
tail
6.
end of the thick of our shit, honestly.
I thought it was 1-6,
And we're
looking
coming
at
out
3-0.
undefeated.
It'll be late season divisional games. That's going to be the real choppy section because
As amazing as it looks so far, I am wondering if our defense can maintain this level of craziness.
I
Why?
also think Sam Darnold's looked really
Why?
good, but you have to look at some of
been
his
so good.
stats.
Injuries. We
They're-
keep rolling.
They're not.
within this season.
What's
yeah, if you look
gonna
at
stop
Sam
us?
Darnold's stats this season so far, though, some of it's super inflated.
But
Wait,
your
is he
super
leading
cool
the
running
league in
Touchdown
back is
passes,
doing
not a lot of yards.
your super cool running back that you guys gave us for like a pretty affordable
Is
price.
amazing.
Why is Brock Purdy good?
Doing a lot of
Amazing.
work in the meantime as well too.
Yeah, Aaron Jones has always done that on
great.
not a like Aaron Jones has never been like a bell cow, 30 carries a game.
Right.
But we have a split carry scheme with Ty Chandler for
Correct.
sure.
Yeah.
And so,
that's
well,
fine.
so did,
and that's
so did
what-
Packers with him too, and that's how you use him the best. So, yeah. Love
Do you
Aaron
are
Jones.
you just are you Super Bowl? You guys Super Bowl? Is that where you're at? Because like that's what I'm feeling
This
from you
defense
right
is
now.
really good,
Good
looking.
Lord.
Homeboy.
This
Doc,
defense is
homeboy.
really good
through
looking.
3
I
weeks?
can't be here if
through
this is what
three-
we're doing.
Through 3 weeks, the Vikings have looked like a top 5 team in the league, and I would say a top 5 team is a Super Bowl contender.
Who
In
was
first-
the quarterback for
the
the
first 3
Eagles
weeks?
Super
I
Bowl
think
win?
yes.
And when did he start
I
playing?
am not saying Sam Darnold is bad, dude. Can you not hear that?
Large penis Nicholas.
But what is the deciding factor of
my
the
God.
failure? Is just our team on paper?
Yes, dude. I just think the Vikings are still
Can I speak for Doc?
rebuilding.
I think if you look on a player
No,
to player
because you know what's
basis-
happening. Brandon is 100% correct when he sent me a text last night. I feel so sorry for you this week because I can't do it because you guys like seriously. I'm sorry you guys haven't lost a game yet, but when you lose, like what are we going to
wanna
talk
talk
about? Because you're
about
not going to
losing?
talk about the Vikings.
Yes,
Oh
we
yeah,
are,
oh yeah,
dude.
big time, big time. I'm ready to start seeing flaws at this point.
Do you
Like,
not remember the start of last year when we
I
were
do,
turning?
but you guys weren't this bad.
when we were turning it over
you
like
guys
crazy.
weren't like this.
I talked a bunch of shit.
No,
I talked a bunch of shit. Yeah, because now we're winning and it's great. It's fun right now. Right now it is fun.
Doc, if you were 3-0,
I can't wait for Sunday.
if you were 3-0, would you feel better?
I am not afraid of what the Packers team is. That's not what I'm talking about.
You're just
It's
afraid.
anytime I try to talk or give an opinion about the Vikings,
How about this?
it's
Just
just
you and me.
immediately shot
You and
down
me on the couch.
and
Give
it's
me-
like it's fucking gold.
How about this? They're
Like
not
you
here.
guys are the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're not here. They're gonna
and
have a
have
bite
won
of pizza.
3 Super Bowls.
Doc, it's you and me, baby.
Soon
Tell
enough.
me this opinion you've been holding in, and you're gonna get just me on it.
Have an
some pizza.
opinion.
Well, there's your problem.
Okay.
So, now
Doc,
we're done. Don't do it. He's just going pee.
you gotta warm your car up. It's freezing out there. Emily,
I have other NFL stuff.
microphone opened up. Halftime.
I have other NFL stuff. I want to talk about who we think wins this game because I am skeptical.
we need to reset it.
Oh, we went outside.
I am skeptical.
I got it.
What are you doing?
That game, Jacksonville.
You got a halftime?
That's not playing.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, no, play that right now.
Halftime.
Yeah, I'll take a little break.
Pretzels. And
All right.
Invite me, you little fuck.
Okay, we're back. And we're going to do official predictions because we're all cooled down.
Do we clap?
But before our break, I was going to say how I'm sticking with my prediction that the Vikings do lose this game.
Really?
And I think it's a match of the coaches. And I've said a million times, LaFleur's an incredible coach.
I believe that. I will add, Doc, my turn. And then I want to hear your opinion. LaFleur is an incredible offensive coach, just like Kevin O'Connell is. I think
he's a great leader too, though.
I think B-Flow gives KOC problems in practice. The fact that Purdy sought B-Flow out after that game and said, dude, your scheme is nuts, man. Or whatever he said. That scheme is insane, man. That's huge for me. Think of the defenses Purdy has seen in the playoff games he's already seen as a rookie. That guy's percentage of insane defenses versus just we're out here to try to win is huge. He's seen probably better defenses than 60% of the quarterbacks already that have played as long as he has. And he came into B-Flow and said, what you're doing is nuts. I think that's huge.
Yeah, and he's apparently the type of defensive coordinator, same as like Spagnuolo, who gives Shanahan fits time after time. Shanahan's record against those types of defenses, chaotic defenses, you could call them.
I think if you
It is
ask
bad.
CJ Stroud right now, how did that game go for you? He went, he'd say something like, wow, like that, yeah, I couldn't even get into any type of rhythm of anything.
And we're talking up our defense right now.
He
But,
hasn't thrown a pick in like a calendar year.
but this is where I get Doc's frustration because the Packers defense has looked every bit as good.
Really?
Yes.
So here's where I have not done as much film research and why I love that Doc's a part of this show, because I want to stay up on Packer news. What are these guys doing?
Rashawn Gary, Jair Alexander.
They have more interceptions than they did all last year.
Nice.
And they just had like 8 or 9 sacks last game, all by against a trash team. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
I
what
can't
happens.
wait.
I think the Vikings will go undefeated this year. I just called an insider, and he agrees with me. The Vikings will probably go 17-0. You'll get the first round bye. So congratulations, you'll make it past the first round.
When we were
I
talking,
got $8 says we lose one game.
when we were talking about who takes the
$8.
North, like as excited as I am, I still think it is the order in which Doc says. I still think it's Vikings third in the North.
Really?
But I think it could be 3 teams making the playoffs from the North.
Well, they can't all go 17-0.
Nah. Well, maybe.
I
Well,
don't believe the Vikings lose this week, but I do believe they lose against the Lions first matchup.
Yeah, Lions.
Then we'll address the rest of those divisional games
Is
halfway
Love
through the
playing
season
this
rather
week?
than right now.
oh
in week
yeah,
3.
is there any word? Like, is he expected to?
He will be limited in practice this week, just
So
like last
better
week.
question, Georgie. Is Darnold playing this week?
Yes,
Yep.
there's no structural damage to his knee.
Just a bruise. He's good.
I have
He'll be back.
I got a bigger hypothetical, or I don't know, question for you guys.
Tell me. Papa Doc.
Did J.J. McCarthy actually hurt his knee, or was this just a plan to get the fans off of the coach's back and start the rumors so Sam Darnold could play all year? And then this could ease the pressure and let J.J. just sit and learn this year without everyone calling for J.J. to play.
Love it.
Both.
I love that.
Love it.
I wouldn't be upset.
I'll explain both right now.
Do it.
Undisclosed injury, agent, family, JJ, do not tell them. They've seen a private doctor. They know there's tear to the cartilage. He plays one preseason game and tells himself and his parents, I'll see how it feels, or whatever he did. However many reps it took, it doesn't feel good. He does another biopsy. When they look at it, it needs to be repaired. Now he finally breaks the news to KOC and all that stuff. I think they withheld the injury that they knew might have been an issue, which is brilliant on a young player who wants to go be
But then
drafted.
played him in the preseason?
What do you mean? He didn't tell the coaches.
But they played him.
you just said they
thinking
knew
he's
about
it. The player
100%.
knew.
Oh,
the
okay.
player
JJ
only,
knew.
Yeah,
Okay.
JJ is withholding that
JJ
info.
knew that he had tweaked it a few times and it was weak.
I'm pretty sure they do
I
thorough
guarantee
medical.
you,
pretty deep
I guarantee
stating
you the
before you draft
medical
someone fifth
insurance
overall.
as a Viking
As a
is 10
quarterback.
times what it was as a Wolverine. I guarantee you the orthopedic surgery you get as a Viking oversees whatever you got as a Michigan Wolverine. So he just said, I'm good. And then he got drafted and was like,
I don't know,
Man.
man. Michigan's got deep pockets, and they just won a national championship.
Seriously, like, don't underestimate that.
listen.
But I hear you.
And then,
Pull the leg around.
and then here's the other question: you guys go undefeated this season. Are you re-signing Sam Darnold, or are you rolling with your quarterback
this
of the future?
is what
Sell
I
high.
wanted to bring out. Even if
Sell high.
Can I
You can't sell high.
recite history?
1 year
It's
deal.
a 1 year.
One year?
One
Oh,
year.
Can I
yeah,
recite
free
history?
agent? I don't know.
Case Keenum did what for us?
He
NFC
took you guys
championship
and
game?
then you guys let him walk.
Yeah. And what did he do after that?
Nothing.
But what did you do after that?
Not much. We've been working
What do you mean?
on
Look
it.
at Darnold. We're back. We're back. We're going to do the same thing, man. We're going to ride this $2 donkey all the way to Jerusalem, and then we're going to cut him loose out to pasture. And JJ's going to take over a squad that is seasoned and ready to do it again
And
with
he's
fresh
not.
legs. No pun intended.
Yes, 100%.
Hit it.
So,
Go Pack, go.
so
Yeah, no, tell me how you guys are going to do the same thing. That'll be fun.
Oh, beautiful
I'm serious.
pass.
oh, Jamar, dang it. Turd.
What?
Like, now do your thing where you get amped up and say a similar spiel like I just did, and then we'll do the go, Pack, go.
I'm not amped up. We're 3 games into the season.
Yeah,
I'm used to
right.
this.
Right.
And no losses. Or one.
There's one.
We do need
Yeah.
to realize as we gang up on Doc that we are the ones who look stupid
Why?
because we are 3 games in.
Yeah, we expected nothing.
I
We're
get
coming
it,
out
like-
riding high, and now we're like ready for playoffs
Like,
or
you
something.
guys do know teams have gone 3-0 before,
Yeah,
right?
bad teams have started 3-0.
Here's what I got to say to that.
Saints are undefeated, and so are the Steelers, right?
That's what I'm saying. And the
son of
Seahawks.
a-
And the Seahawks. 4
What?
teams who nobody said was making the playoffs.
Has this defense ever looked good, like this good in the last?
No, the defense looks
seasons or
as good
something?
as it's looked since
Oh,
2017.
man.
What did a bunch
Looks
of people
so
say,
good.
though? This is a defense, when it's integrated, will be a massive, tough, hard learning curve. And it will create player personnel turnover. It did. We got rid of all-stars. Guys that had huge paychecks because B-Flow said, it doesn't matter who's in the spot I make is going to work.
We held a very strong offensive team to 7 points.
Listen to
Just
Paul
this last
Allen
game.
talk about a defensive series and the names you're hearing. For a lot of people, it's the first time they're hearing these names. The only reason I'm hearing names I recognize is because I was lucky enough to listen to a lot of training camp. With K-Fan was all over training camp this year. And so all these names were, this guy's going to do this guy's going to do that. And now it's all true.
Like gank.
Yeah.
Everybody's out here getting ganked
Got
right
ganked.
now.
Gank it
Getting
up.
super ganked.
Well, I've been a Cashman, man.
Cashman.
Yeah, I've
Straight-
been talking him up too. Trust me, I've been
Cashman.
loving that.
I think you were here when we signed him,
Yes.
and I did a quick tidbit. I'm like, hey, former Eden Prairie, Minnesota Gopher,
Yes.
Sky Yamaha row the boat.
yes,
Blake Cash, money, man,
straight
is
cash,
a Vike.
man.
And to me, best free agent signing we've had so far.
What's the score this weekend? What's the score on Sunday? Sody.
Me?
Yep.
Halftime?
Nope. Final score.
Final score? Oof. It's in Lambeau. What's the weather like?
Ooh, Doc, what's the weather?
Come
on, man.
The weather guy.
Josh, without weather, what's your prediction?
For what? Sorry,
For
You got
Packers
me.
Vikes.
Score.
Yeah.
3 o'clock game in Lambeau.
27-21 Vikings.
Okay.
I think there's more field goals.
I say 21-20 Packers.
What's the weather like?
Comes down to the wire. Lambeau weather on Sunday, 77 degrees. A little bit rainy. A little bit rainy, potentially.
So
Weather shows showers.
it's going to be short throws, screen passes, and halfback draws.
In the run game.
Doc.
42-0 Vikings.
Well, no, hang on. No,
I love
honestly,
it.
Doc,
I love this
Doc,
new Doc take, dude. This is getting the purple juice flowing in
Doc,
me right
you're,
now.
You're the
I am
old coordinator
into it.
for the Packers.
Build me up,
77 degrees. Let's say there's a 10-mile-an-hour wind and drizzle. Who are your playmakers in a game like that? And then
You guys, Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler, Sam Darnold, dump off King.
Doc, Packers.
42-0.
I want the Packer
Your guys'
preview,
defense
baby.
is going to eat us up.
I want the Packer preview.
Malik Willis will just look like
You think
the
it's gonna be?
seventh
You think
round
it's gonna be
trash.
Malik?
Don't shut down
Well,
on
of
me,
course
baby.
it is. I'm not shutting down.
Tell
I'm
me-
giving you guys my take.
Tell me what the Packers are going to do.
You don't.
Nothing. 0 points.
I feel like Love is playing. I feel like Love is playing, and I think both offenses are going to struggle against
I think Love
defenses
plays.
as very good and as many weapons as both offenses have. I think it's the defenses where both of our teams shine. So I think both offenses are going to kind of struggle. I think it's going to be like a 21-20 game.
I will say, I think we've faced two defenses that had a big chip on their shoulder and thought they were way better than us, didn't see us coming. Green Bay has never, ever felt that way. They're always ready for us.
Agreed. And
Yeah.
I don't like playing in division rival stadiums
I don't
as well
care if
too,
it's
man.
here or there. Green Bay has always been ready for us.
Yeah, and don't we play
Detroit, as of recently.
We play Detroit first in Detroit as well, don't we?
As a kid that was lucky enough
Not
to
sure.
go to a lot of games at the Metrodome, we went to Packer games with Georgie and his dad a lot of times.
Oh,
And
my dad said, "Good luck tonight. Tight matchup between me and you, Doc." Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. I need T. Higgins to outscore a D lineman, a tight end, Zach Ertz, and Zach Moss. I need T. Higgins. Okay, I need them to not outscore Higgins by more than 19.
Yeah.
Right? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, it's up to 7.
We get Lions at home.
I've trimmed it to 17. Higgins has no points for you right now.
Well, it's early. Does Moss have any points for you?
2.2.
wait, why am I watching the Bills game? I have their entire offense.
Josh,
We are. It's
Josh,
on.
how are we looking?
Oh,
in our
no,
other
you're right.
league?
You're right. They had the score up.
How are we looking in our other league?
You won. I'm out
Yeah,
of players.
I know. Thanks. Okay.
See you in the late season.
Okay.
I'm riding
Let's
out the high.
let's wrap up with this. Pro Football Hall of Fame announced 167 nominees for this year's class. I didn't know there was that many nominees.
That's
First
crazy.
of all, they whittle it down. Obviously, it'll be narrowed to 50 next month. But
There's a lot of people.
Some first-time names. Would like your guys' opinion. Joe Staley, Marshall Yonda, probably a couple shoe-ins. Yonda could be first ballot for sure. The hot take one, or the one that will generate some debate, is Mr. Eli Manning. So do you go?
Oh my God! You want to talk about Eli Manning?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah,
You think?
he beat Belichick.
Twice.
Did you hear what Belichick had to say about Caleb Williams?
Mm-mm.
Guaranteed bust.
Really?
Yep.
He said that?
Yep.
Usually you don't have coaches speaking that
Candid
candidly.
conversation between somebody that Dave Portnoy knows, or Dave Portnoy knows. Say that.
Portnoy knows.
Dave Portnoy knows.
You do make it sound Minnesota or something.
Yeah. You heavy
Portnoy knows.
Heavy
I don't
on
know
that
why.
accent.
Anyway, said that Belichick heard Caleb got drafted and went on a 1.5-month trip to Italy. Just left. No meeting with the team, nothing. Knew he got drafted, took off on a plane. He's more concerned about what football can do for him than what he can do about football. That statement
Very interesting.
actually comes from me. That was not part of Belichick's quote.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but if
I'll
it
do
worked,
that.
you'd call him a genius at the same time too. Like 3-0, it'd be like he just went to Italy, chilled out, came back, ripped it.
He's looked like trash.
I know. And agree.
sure
yeah,
has.
totally. I've been seeing
I'm a
really
nerd.
bad
I'm a
passes
nerd.
and DJ Moore's.
I've played
Fed up,
enough
man.
Madden and Superstars and NCAA that I've converted to Madden files through a memory card and a PS2 that if I got to be a starting quarterback anywhere, you better believe like I'm this is it.
Be their first 4,000
That's-
yard quarterback.
That Drew Derrick. Georgie knows.
Yeah.
9,000.
9,000.
10,000. Dude, 180 touchdowns.
Yeah, he put on. he definitely
Rushing
put on.
130 single
Averaging
season.
58 points a game.
360 that year, just me.
Nice.
Jesus.
Dreams.
Okay.
Is that what that pizza box says?
Doc, Eli Manning, Hall of Famer.
I think so. He's won 2 Super Bowls.
It's pretty cool.
Is that your metric? Because I feel like that's probably the metric.
I think it's a metric they use. I don't know if it would necessarily be my metric.
I think
but
who he beat is even bigger.
Yeah,
would you
that's
put him in the
kind of
Hall
what
of Fame?
makes it huge, you know? Like, I don't know.
If he would have beat a 7-6 team that eked their way, or 8-6 team that eked their way into the playoffs, wild card, and got lucky. No, it was the Patriots, the undefeated
undefeated.
freight train Patriots.
It was just like how I was saying earlier. Well, in contrast, actually, is that like it's so crazy how memorable Tom Brady's losses are compared to just saying to George earlier. I totally forgot the fact that Joe Burrow's been to a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Like it's been a little while since, but it's like I was like, when is he gonna get the chance? Oh my God, he already did. That's totally right.
Yep.
That was the one Super Bowl we were talking about. I think it was Stafford and Burrow, right?
No, Chiefs.
No, it was. Nope.
No,
it was Bengals Rams.
That was the
Bengals
AFC title
Because
game. That
I
was
said,
crazy.
regardless of who wins, I'm happy for the quarterback, and Stafford won
Yes.
because I'm like, he deserves it.
Yes.
Burrow, it was his second or third year. We just talked about how hard it is to remember who played in the Super Bowl 2, 3, 4, 5 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, it's Chiefs.
Well, even
and
more
somebody
forgettable
else.
is the losers as well too. Like
Exactly.
sucks.
Who the heck was there?
Yeah. Minnesota who?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, super fun. Didn't get to a lot of things that I wanted to. Josh, thank you for being here. Everyone, thanks for listening for a year.
Thanks for having
and
me.
watching. As per always, Vikings Packers week. Can't wait to talk about it. You might
Let's
get us
go.
live on Sunday again. Couple highlights from game day group chats. See if I can find some. Josh, while I look, please get your opinions on the NBA City jerseys released.
You wanted to instantly like hate a lot of them. I only hated Minnesota's, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Celtics.
I don't
did
like
you
it's
see
like
Boston?
corporate graphic from the early 2000s look, man.
Did you
I'm not
see
into
Boston?
it.
Did you see Boston's?
Most of them didn't make me upset like Minnesota's.
There was
just
some really
cheap.
bad ones, and I think
don't
they're
know.
really stupid. They're clearly a cash grab where they just need to bring back better classic ones.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, they don't. They're going into a new like soccer feel with NBA jerseys rather than retaining to.
So,
classics.
so Caleb Williams has been bad. Doc, you made the brilliant decision to draft Malik Neighbors instead of him in our dynasty league. Well done. So I got Caleb. Great.
You're welcome.
Yep. So I actually had this take. I said we won't know how good Caleb actually is as long as he's a Bear. Trash organization. Right?
Nah,
Bears love
no,
trash.
I don't think so.
Okay, we're gonna keep rolling because I got some more.
All right.
I totally blame the Bears. I totally blame Bears.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
him.
They are to blame.
I love the double outro. We should do this more
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
They're part
Keep
of it.
going.
They're part of it.
Go.
Okay, Bo Nix was having a good game, and that was brought up. So I said Blow Dix ? And I had to apologize because it's just a funny nickname, but I do
Hey.
wish the best for him. And then some others came in there. No Bix, Mo Picks, No Sex. Those are all good ones.
No
Can I
six.
give Bo Nix 2 seconds of credit?
Go.
No six.
After
No
his
six.
fourth interception, they asked him after the game, what about that interception in the red zone? He said, drop back, threw it to the other team. Next question. I love that. Like, what about that one? He goes, yeah, I'll tell you about it. Drop back, threw it to the other team.
I don't like interceptions. That's
great.
the thing.
Well, break that down. Here's what happened. The worst.
We had a prayers up for Devontae Smith. That's completely on the refs for not blowing that play dead. That was nuts. It was unnecessary by the defensive lineman, but I mean, the play's not dead.
Yeah.
So Christ, because that looked bad, just right from behind.
Oh, you guys see that clip of the Saints player spitting on a down player as well too?
Jesus.
Yeah, spit on him.
Wasn't that him?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Dude,
that Devonta?
I played
Yes,
with
it
guys.
was,
yeah.
And then the
in
Saints player
sixth
spit on him on the
grade
way up.
Used to bite
Literally
dudes
spit
in the
on him on
pile.
the way up. It's
There's
crazy.
one thing for sure: it's fucking Saints gonna do some bullshit like that, man. Fuck the Saints. I
mean?
hate the Saints more than the Packers.
Yeah,
by the way,
100%.
Doc.
Fuck the Saints.
I hate
Yes.
the Saints more than
Absolute-
the Packers.
I don't
Absolutely.
think that's possible.
100%.
Wait,
Absolutely.
as a Vikings
100%.
fan, rank your hate. Cowboys, Eagles, Saints. It's that whole
Saints.
division, isn't it?
Saints.
God, I
number
would
one.
feel sorry for any
Hate
Saints fan. In here.
Packers,
Hate 'em.
Bears, where do they lie in that?
Actually, number
Lions?
one, Sean Payton. Number two, the Saints.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Where does Packer hate fall? Who do you hate the most? Bears?
I don't hate anybody.
Bullshit. You hate us.
You hate us. You're gonna hate us soon enough, buddy.
Oh, fuck off.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hold my hand.
When
you like the couch yet? Because I love it.
when Sam
You're
Darnold
so close.
when Sam Darnold threw his fourth touchdown, I said Darnold in all caps, but I made the A a 4. That was cool. Josh was losing his shit. Quote at that. Stroud looks like he was gonna cry. Alex Olson says, "Fuck these fucking fucks," which is that's a group chat staple.
It's also a great use of the English language.
I posted the Game of Thrones meme, King of the North. We got a future meme. Sensational. We're still going. Caleb got his first touchdown. 1 yard to a Dunzi. Josh, that was you. Good for him. Grenard revenge game. And then Grenard got his third sack, so I spelled Grenard with the E's as threes.
What do you mean, Grenard? Cashman was a Texan.
Thought that was cool too. Because he got 3 sacks. Grenard was also a Texan.
What do you think about
There was
Hunter?
like 6 former Texans.
Cashman was not a Texan.
Okay.
With Daniil Hunter.
Was
Check that.
Cashman a Texan?
Yes.
He was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Good job,
But he's a
Sody.
free agent.
Good job, Sody.
Greenard was a trade of Daniil Hunter, straight up.
They didn't do that.
And we
that
have
wasn't
a
trade.
D lineman that was a Texan last year.
I don't think so. I think it was just both
We
of
have
them
like
free agency signs.
6 guys that are starting for us were Texans last year on defense.
Nate Tryman says Packer Pack next week is going to smoke so GD good. Oh, Josh says they're beating bad teams. I don't buy them for a second.
I said it.
Okay. And oh shit. Okay, I replied Packers are good because LaFleur is a good coach, unfortunately.
And I agree.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Yep,
said
Josh,
he is.
you said he is. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with the Packers and Lions and Vikings all being good. That makes us a great division.
I'm gonna end
I
it
just
on
want
this.
the Bears to pick it up a bit.
We didn't talk about this, but our rookie Will Riker doinked in a 58-yarder, and we all chimed in
Super
about all chimed in about the doink.
Super doing.
Okay,
Alpha stud.
love you guys.